Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's going to be the patch 12.14 notes. I'll try to do it fast. It's pretty interesting changes, especially with dragons. So, Aatrox is getting mostly well, we'll see. Health growth was 104, now it's 114. One important thing to note about health growth that I actually wasn't aware of was it's not like 10 a level. Health growth, like, it's smaller every level up. It's actually smaller at the beginning. Like for instance, Aatrox's health growth is 114. Levels 1 to 2 isn't 114. It's like a 60 HP increase or like 80. It's not 114. It goes up more. You get more each like level. Like for example, level 17 to 18 is like 148 more HP for some champions. So that's mostly an early game nerf. Um, Passive healing on his Umbral Dash was 18 to 26, and now it's 18 to 24. World Ender was 25 to 55, now it's 25 to 45. So his early game is the same, mid game slight nerf, and late game is quite a bit nerfed. Um, so overall, there's something that I wanted to say about this guy in particular. Pretty much his early game is well, it didn't nerf his base health at all. Um, he actually buffed it, so overall, his early game is quite a bit stronger. The only time his early game gets a little bit nerfed by 0.5% healing is level 8. Um, Really, the biggest nerf is like levels 11 and 12 and 13. Uh, I guess after that point, then he starts getting like more nerf, but like he's pretty much the same chance. He's actually stronger between levels 1 through 9. Yeah, 1 through 9, he's actually stronger. Once you get to like 10 and 11, he's nerfed. So maybe, again, maybe keep that in mind. If you play Aatrox, just keep in mind that you're actually stronger level 1 through 19. When you get to like level 11, you're not going to be heal as much. Your health growth is more. It's pretty much, he has more health to play around with, but the thing is that he was living way too much because he has so much healing. So they don't mind giving more HP, it's just he's drain tanking too much. Alistar. Mana cost on his Q was 65 to 85. Now it's 55 to 75. Cooldown was 15-11. Now it's 14 to 10. So less mana, and also you can cast some more. So okay. What do I think about that? I don't know. I only see Alistar. He's usually fine, but maybe because of the durability update, I don't really know. Gangplank is actually his early game's getting quite a significant nerf. Base health was 640. Now it's only 600. Health growth was 104. Now it's 114. Like we said before, it's not as much as you think. So like his early game is nerfed. The biggest nerf is base armor. It was 35, now it's 31. 4 less armor is nothing to scoff at. That is crazy nerf. So you can easily poke him down, assassinate him better. Uh, Damage on his blade is now scales with 200% critical strike chance on his passive tradable by fire. Base damage of his Q is 20 to 120. Now it's 10 to 130, so a little bit weaker. Once you get to level 5, it's about the same. It is the same. I think it's stronger. Powder keg slow amount was 40 to 80%. Now it's 30 to 60%. 60% plus 0.25% per 1% crit chance at all ranks. So pretty much they want him to build crit instead of building like I don't know, I guess bruisery stuff. Bonus physical damage was 80 to. That's also a significant nerf early game with this slow. Bonus physical damage was 80 to 180. Now it's 75 to 195. So a little bit nerfed early, but yeah, he doesn't max it until second. E bonus damage on crit was 25%. Now it's 10%. Overall, he's just more susceptible. Success. I don't know how to say it. Early. So I mean, whatever. I guess that's fine. I mean, Gameplang's really strongest early, and I mean, the only reason he probably has a strong mid slash late game is because his early game's so strong. So that's interesting. Nar base health was 580, now it's 540. Health generation growth was 1.75, now it's 1.25. Pretty hard nerfs on this champion. He does get HP every time he goes to Mega Nar, so yeah, he's quite a bit squishier. I don't like Nars on my team. Uh, Jana E. Eye of the Storm was 65 to 165 shield amount. Now it's 75 to 175. Bonus heal and shield power was 20%. Now it's 15%. R Monsoon heal per second was 90 to 200 plus 45% AP. Now it's 100 to 200 plus 50% AP. I mean, I'm not sure what the goals are. I guess this is minor adjustments because this is a whole was the last patch the heal nerf or this patch? I don't even know. I think it was this patch. I'm pretty sure it is this patch. I don't know what the hell this is. We need to go, but so I mean, they just nerfed her heal and shield power. They buffed the base shield amount though. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a nerf question mark. Jarvan Q was 90 to 250 plus 120% AD. All they did was change the bonus AD ratio from 120% bonus AD to 140%. Cooldown E was 12 seconds. That was 12 to 10 seconds. Pretty giant buffs, to be honest. That's more scouting. That 80 is pretty good, especially with Conqueror. So, yeah, I mean, he's already been good, I think. But, yeah, you'll see him in pro play now, definitely. Health growth on King was 99, now it's 109. So they buffed his health growth by 10. Rast passive was healing 25 to 35, now it's 20 to 30% of damage. So it's similar to Aatrox treatment here. I guess that's fine. LeBlanc base mana was 334, now it's 400. Mana growth was 50, now it's 55. W distortion damage was 75 to 215, 60% AP, now it's 75 to 235 plus 60% AP. So AP ratio is the same. It just gets stronger the more you max it. People also max that at first, I believe. That's a lot of mana. Jeez, that's quite big LeBlanc buffs. You'll definitely see her too. Bug with Nocturne. He was dealing 50% reduced damage against minions that are the primary target. Secondaries will still take 50% less, so you can actually like last hit the wave better. That's a good bug fix. Pantheon Common Spear damage was 70% damage to monsters. Now it's 105% more damage to monsters with his Q. Pretty big buff. People are definitely going to test him out. We'll see if people stick with him or not. I'm kind of glad they didn't do the 130% they were going to do before. Renata Glass is getting nerfed 40%. No, not 40%. 50 less base HP from 595 to 545. Base AD was 51, now it's 49. She was just trading too well early. A lot of games early, you just see her just literally zoning one or two people, especially against the Yumi lane, just because she has such strong stats in her E trading. So, pretty big nerfs, and I don't know, is it justified? Probably. Seraphine Shield was 50 to 130, 35% AP. Now it's 50 to 130, 25% AP. So base is the same, 10% less ratio though. So early game is pretty much the same. Heal per ally was 5 to 7% plus 0.6% per 100% AP missing HP. Now it's 5 to 7% plus 0.4% per 100% HP missing HP. Biggest nerf's probably the shield, but like they're very small. I mean, I'm fine with small changes, but I don't know. I hate Senna. I think I've never seen like a Seraphine and like an actual support like Rakan. It's always like Seraphine and Senna or something. Oh gosh. She'll probably get nerfed more. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I just see her in pro play, but I don't play against her. And whenever I get her, they suck. So I don't know. Severe Q cast time was 0.25 to 0.18, scaling down with attack speed. Now it's 0.25 to 0.10, scaling down with attack speed, so they buffed that. Ricochet damage to minions was 80%, now 65%, so she can't push waves as hard. However, bounces now execute minions are hit by a ricochet that would have been left with less than 15 health. Um, um, Cast time bug fix. I guess that was a bug. So she's actually going to end up being stronger. If severe, I mean, if that's all it is, she's still going to be extremely powerful. So, yeah, she got buffed and she got nerfed. So, I don't know. The bug fix should have been kept as a feature. Mana growth was on Teemo was 20, now it's 25. Mana growth, I think it's the same thing where it's not flat. It's I believe it's scaling. Again, I'm not quite sure. I think it is. Like it's more as the game goes on. Our Noxious Trap placement range was 400 and 900, now 600 900, so early game it's a lot further, and even mid game. Damage was 200 to 450 plus 50% AP. They just buffed the AP ratio by 5%. Mana cost was 75, now 75 to 35. Pretty ginormous buffs. Again, it's kind of funny how much love Teemo gets. It's actually kind of crazy how much love Teemo gets. Like, Teemo's been fucking modernized like every freaking season. What about Vi? You know, like, I don't know. I always mention Vi because I don't know. I just think it's funny. Because I'm not even mad. It's just I don't like the people that act like Vi is fine. It really irritates me. Varus base AD was 50. No, 59. Now it's gonna be 62. Guess he just wasn't being played or something. So there you go. 380. That's ginormous. Wukong base health regeneration was 2.5. Now it's 3.5 per 5 seconds. Health duration per stack of his stone skin passive was 0.5. Now it's 0.335. So he lost 1.5% health regen per stack. I mean, total. I'm not sure how big of a nerf this is. Because I'm not sure if his passive like functions different like with health, like with his base HP. If it's like a bigger nerf. I don't know. I feel like he needed more nerfs. Again, I'd love it if they just nerfed the passive healing and that was it. I'm not sure why they buffed his base. Wukong has, I think, the highest win rate plus sample size of like any pro play champion right now. So I don't know why they're being soft with the nerfs, honestly. Yumi healing was 70 to 150. Oh, Wukong's also on melee Graves. I actually didn't know how much armor Wukong gives. People have stopped playing Graves because they play Wukong now. Zumi's on Yumi. They just nerfed the AP ratio by 5%. Now it's only 30% instead of 35%. I mean, whatever, I guess. It's toning it down slowly. Zeri Q. Right clicks now execute enemies under 60 to 150 HP plus 18% AP. Uncharged Zeri's right click attacks no longer does increase damage to enemies below a certain threshold. So she can actually execute you, but like she's probably doing too much damage in trades with like queuing, then autoing, queuing, auto. It was just too much damage, but it can execute people now, which is interesting. Yeah, but there's shield that doesn't count or enroll. Bonus back damage on an R was 10 to 20 plus 50% AP down to 5 to 15. Quite a big nerf as well. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the biggest complaint I see with Zeri right now is people complaining about her W, saying like, why is she being played mid as a artillery marksman? Like, I don't know. Overall, looks fine, but it doesn't address the W issue unless you don't see it as an issue. I'm not sure though. I don't know. Chempeng Chainsword combine. If pretty much combined cost increased by 200, total cost was increased by 200, so it's just 200 gold more. I mentioned this on the patch. That just happened. The stats on this was actually insane. I didn't really play much, so I couldn't really experiment. But people were doing this with a lot of champions, such as mainly Hecarim, Vi, kind of, and I think even Viego. I'm not sure who else. Some Rek'Sai people did too. But it's probably still even good to go first, but only against like super healing teams. So it's still viable to get early or even second. It's just yeah, you need it. It's pretty much I think you're only biased for the Grievous Wound effect at this point. Enchanter items, pretty much allowing a lot of healing. Like I honestly, you can read this if you want, guys. It's just like the biggest change that probably matters in terms of like keeping track of is Moonstone Renewer maximum stacks was 5. Now it's only going to be 4. So that's quite a big nerf to Moonstone Renewer. But overall, all the healing and shield items was reduced by like 4%, 2%. You can see it here. Sunfire Aegis Immolation damage 12 to 30 based on level, plus 1% bonus HP. Now it's 15, plus 1.75% bonus health. Some people showed like graphs of like how it is. Overall, I still think people are gonna build Sunfire Aegis on these champions such as Diana. I think Sunfire Aegis is like a really high win rate item on Diana. I think like by a long shot. It's not the biggest damage nerf. You still keep a lot. Like you can easily go like Um, what type of build? Nashor's Sunfire Ages into Demonic, and yeah, you'll just smash. So, and you'll have like a very small nerf to the damage. So, yeah, I still think it's gonna be a problem in terms of like. I mean, is it really a problem though? I don't know. Or is it diversity? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It is a nerf. It is a nerf. Unless to except to like super late game nerfs champs, but like tanks. But it is a nerf like anyone that builds item early and mid game. Hmm. Is it the biggest nerf though? I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Potions and runes. Health potion, reduce healing was 150 HP. A health potion that's 120, so 30 less HP. Refillable potion is going to heal 25 less HP, down to 100. Corruption potion, same thing, down to 100. Biscuits, 10% missing HP and mana, now it's 8%. Maximum increase on mana was 50%. Oh no, 50. Now it's only going to be 40. That was a big thing too. With the mana, was crazy. That's a quite. The mana thing is the biggest. Honestly, one of the biggest nerfs that they did to Biscuit. Instead of getting 150 mana, you're only getting 120. That's a giant nerf. So, yeah, I like it though. Bone plating, cooldown was 45 seconds. Now it's 55 seconds. As people, I don't know. I guess trading to a bottom or being too safe. The all-ins. Conditioning base stat increase was 9%, 9 armor magic resist. Now it's 8. Total stat increase was 4%. Now it's only going to be 3% total armor and magic resist. Guardian cooldown was 70 to 40 seconds. Now it's 90 to 40 seconds based on level. Quite a big nerf on Guardian. Scorch was 15 to 35. Now it's 20 to 40 based on level. Big buff, honestly. So a bit more viable. Scorch used to do a lot of damage, so they're actually reverting the damage I had like ages ago, like unreleased of the rune system. Second win, instead of 6 HP plus 4% missing HP, it's only going to be 3 HP over 10 seconds plus 4% missing HP. Quite a big nerf on second win, very underrated rune that people didn't pick up for a long time. Sun Impact was 7 lethality and 6 magic pen. Now it's 9 lethality and 7 magic pen. Quite a big buff on this rune. I think it's kind of even needed, like, as in, like, I think other runes like the Ghost Portal and Ghost Ward or Zombie Ward were like outperforming this overall in terms of consistency and scaling. Time Ward Tonic, 4%. It was 4% bonus movement speed while under the effect of a potion or a biscuit. Now it's only going to be 2%. Unflinching was 10 to 30% based on missing HP. Tenacity and slow resist. Now it's 5 to 25% based on missing HP. Quite a big nerf on that, honestly, as well. Summoner spells, Channeling Smite, big nerf on Channeling Smite. Damage reduction was 20%, now it's going to be 10%. I like it though, because even assassins building it, it's like you can't even kill the assassin, they get away with 1 HP. I like it overall. I don't like shit like that. That's good. I think it opens up a lot more diversity. I think overall it's going to be highly encouraged to take Blue Smite a lot now. Challenging Smite still does more damage than Blue Smite, but Chilling Smite just gives a lot of utility overall. I like it. I think that's good. Exhaust was 40% damage reduction. Now it's 35%. Some system changes. So overall, big dragon changes. Percent health damage on attack was 7%. Now it's 5%. So they deal less damage. Health per transformation was 2,650 plus 240 per level. Now it's 3,450 plus 380 per level. Health growth post rift transformation, or health post rift transformation, was 4,350 plus 240 per level. Now it's 6,950 plus 380 per level. Pretty ginormous changes. I think Dragon on the first spawn is going to have about 5.2, 5.5, maybe close to 6K depending on when you get it. That's pretty big. The first two dragons are going to be 5 to 6,000 HP plus. That's pretty crazy instead of the usual 4,000. I can't tell you how many times people like can just sneak the dragon so fast. Some champions that can deal percentage damage and like their cap wasn't being reached actually kind of get buffed because of this. I think Volibear would be buffed with this, but they nerfed his E, so I don't think he actually benefits that much from it for this E. Champions like Viego might benefit from it. I'm not quite sure though how much it would benefit from it. I don't think that he actually does, cause I think he easily reaches the cap. Probably worth looking into if you want to like do some crazy dragon shit, honestly. Cloud Dragon attack damage was 50, now it's 35. So again, this is on top of the percent health that all dragons have. Uh, so 15 less damage Cloud Dragon does on each attack. Dragon, Cloud Drake Dragon Slayer buff. Like, you know how stupid that sounds? I don't know. The Slayer buff of the Cloud Dragon was doubled. Instead of 3.5% slow resistant out combat movement speed, now it's 7%. Cloud Soul Dragon Slayer buff was 10% bonus movement speed. Now it's gonna be 15% bonus movement speed, and yeah, it's keeping the same 50% bonus movement speed for 6 seconds after casting an ultimate. Attack damage on Hextech Dragon was 66.7. Now it's 47. Hextech Dragon Slayer buff was 6% ability haste and attack speed. Now it's 9%. Infernal Dragon was dealt 100 damage a hit. Now it's 70. Infernal Dragon Slayer buff, jeez, was 4% bonus at 80 in ability power. Now it's 6%. Mountain Dragon was 150 damage a hit. Now it's 105. Mountain Dragon Slayer buff was 6%. Now it's 9% bonus bonus armor and magic resist. Ocean Dragon was 100 damage. Now it's 70 damage. Ocean Dragon Slayer buff was 2% per missing HP per 5 seconds. Now 3% health per 5 seconds. Elder Dragon HP was 6,400 plus 180 per minute. Now 6,400 plus 290 per minute. So yeah, you're gonna see instead of like I think the usual like 10,000 HP, 11,000. You're gonna see like a 14, 15,000 HP Elder Dragon. That's pretty freaking nuts. Riftherald now has 75% more HP when summoned with Eye of the Riftherald a second time. Pretty big. Makes it so it can't really die that easy. It can potentially do 2 charges or do a charge and stay alive and tank the turret, or just not die as easily. Like if it does a charge kill the tower, it can probably get the second tower definitely. Even with the jungler there, unless like they just hard focus and get the eye and smite it. Rift Herald now grants 200 local gold to the team that killed it. This is to both Rift Heralds as well, so that's pretty big. So if you get the Rift Herald, you get a lot of money. Pretty interesting. Don't care about Ultimate Spellbook. Some Clash. I mean, this is the ranked rewards. She looks very interesting. You now be able to see which teammates honored you if you hover over the honor icon on the end-game screen. I mean, I don't know the benefit of that, but whatever. I mean, whatever. I don't look. I don't care about that. They removed the challenges are here tooltip. That's great. You can change the order that your challenge tokens are displayed in. That's good, I guess. They fixed a bunch of Scion bug fixes. Fixed an exploit that allowed players to sharply turn the direction of Scion's ultimate. This was the scripting Scion. I've seen this like 2 or 3 times. It was really frustrating. Glad they fixed it finally. Fixed the bug where Scion's base attacks would sometimes automatically cancel while in combat. That's good. I think I've actually witnessed this while jungling a long time ago. Fixed the bug where Scion's Q would prematurely end its charge if it was cast immediately after E. I think I actually experienced this too. A long time ago. Fix the bug where W and I can be castable immediately after completing a Q cast. I think I've experienced that a long time ago. Fix the bug where Scion could animation cancel its R into Q combo that made the stun duration of point blank ultimates longer than intended. So I'm guessing you would R in your face and then Q a Q and like use like ability Q as Q or something and like make it last longer. I don't fucking know. Fix the bug where champions like clones like Shaco, LeBlanc, and Nico's clones would not properly display mythic and or mythic items, item boards in their clone inventory. People are doing that to look at which one's the real one. Fix the bug where opponents' summer spell tooltips would display certain values as 0 if viewed before said champion in the scene game. I don't really understand what that means, but whatever. I've never even experienced that in my life. Fix the bug where Yon can no longer return to his body after he uses E Soul Unbound. While under effects like Camille's R, Hextech Ultimatum, or Mordekaiser R Death Realm. I'm not sure if that means he gets out of the ultimate, or if like it ends and he's in there, it would bug out and he can't go back and the ability bugs out completely. I'm not quite sure what that means, but whatever, I guess that's good. Fix the bug where visual effects of Yolen's third Q Mortal Steel would disappear earlier than intended. Fix the bug where Chaos QWQ combo would deal less damage than intended. It's kind of funny because there's a bug right now we're doing that combo with, notably First Strike, is causing her to deal like 880 plus to like 200 plus extra damage that she shouldn't have. So apparently it was a bug where she shouldn't be dealing that much damage. Like she should be dealing more damage. So hopefully that gets fixed next patch. That has been confirmed to be a bug, by the way. So yeah, she does a lot of damage right now. So probably need a banner, honestly. Fix a bug where Bellet's Eve Royal Mirror Stream would temporarily have global range when berserked by Renal's R hostile takeover. I think I've actually experienced it in one of my games, but I saw the Reddit clip of it before. I think that happened to me before against Renata, because I E'd, and like, I somehow wasn't attacking my allies with my E, it was hitting Renata. Like, that was funky as hell. Fix the bug where casting Rek'Sai R Void Rush on the enemy vessel created by Allowed's E would cause Rek'Sai to stop rendering, so I'm guessing she would just be invisible or something. Fix the bug where Varus Q piercing arrow visual effects would stop rendering after casting E Hail of Arrows. So I guess the arrow would go invisible. There's a lot of invisible bugs right now. Fix the bug where Diana's passive Joy Unending was unintentionally proccing Fimbulwinter passive. I think Fimbulwinter is probably a strong item on her until they fix this, but yeah, that is kind of funny. Fix the bug where Kali's passive weapon mark weapon spin animation would be delayed upon when issuing a movement command. Okay. Fix the bug where Nana's Q, Formless Blade, and Power Basic Attack auto attack would last longer than intended if used during her E slipstream. So I'm guessing it was longer, like slower or something? I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess she just attacks faster now. Fix the bug where Nana's Q, Formless Blade, and Power Basic Attack would damage Nana when berserked by Renata's R hostile takeover. Lol. Fix the bug where boots would override mythic item passive movement speed if placed in a lower item slot than a mythic item. That's a pretty big bug to fix, so that's pretty good. Fix the bug where Black Cleaver was not tracking damage against shields. I don't really care. Fix the bug where Nyla's champs like lock and sound effects were playing too loudly. I like things like that. Fix the bug where Sojourn's Q visual effects were not properly showing. Fix the bug with Sin's R's visual effects not showing. Fix the bug where Niall's W, the Veil ability would not gray out to reflect it is unable to cast during her R. That's good. Fix the bug where her Nyla's Q, Formless Blade, and Powered All Attacks visual effects would not display properly. Fix the bug where Loon's effect missiles would sometimes affect other items' tooltip damage trackers. Okay. Fix the bug where stun and knockup animation were not correctly playing for several champions. Update the tooltip on Jarvan's W to now display the correct information. So that's pretty much it. Overall, pretty really good changes. I like that you can't cheese dragons as much. Dragons are worth like 500 plus gold per player, so getting a dragon gives the team essentially 2,500 gold plus, and so that's pretty crazy. It also scales, so that's pretty nuts. Mountain Dragon, I think, is the least valued early. It's like only 300, but like once you get like level 13, 15, it's like 800 plus gold value per person. So overall, yeah, really want to control the dragons. It's harder to control them though. Like you can't just like kill them. You have to actually like do something or like really deny vision because it takes a while to kill. They deal less damage, but overall, like in the same time frame, like their damage is less, but they should be attacking you more. So having good sustain against them is pretty important, and it should be easier to sustain against them. So champions like Viego are really good. Belvet's probably good. I don't know, any sustained shielding champion. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty good patch overall. Good job. Zeri's also almost done. I think she needs like, if she's still a problem, maybe a W change. And yeah. Bye.